Yo, yo, yo. So we back, right? This next part I'm about to read is about divorce, or how the black woman, how she behaves during divorce, or her attitude towards divorce. It's a really short part, so not too long. And this will be the end of this chapter that I said I wanted to read mainly. I don't know if I'm going to read the rest of the book. That's depending on the feedback I get and whether or not I'm feeling like it. So I will do another follow-up video after this one, just to recap or just offer some reflection about this everything we read. So anyway, here we go. Divorce. As we all know, the black woman becomes very vindictive and hostile when she is divorcing the black man, generally no matter what the reason for the separation. She has learned a great deal from the blood-sucking tactics of attorneys who have perfected the ways to take everything a man has when they divorce. The black woman, in trying to mimic them, hires shyster lawyers to get the most that she can from her divorce. She is not concerned with an amicable parting, and she is not concerned as to whether or not the black man has enough funds left to live on or to remarry and start another family. She could care less. Her attitude is that if he doesn't want me or did this or that to me, then he doesn't deserve to live. She wants him to suffer the kind of pain of rejection she does. And if the only way to hurt him permanently is in his wallet, then so be it. Certainly black children must be provided for, and part of the provision is money. Some of her stories of child support and living expenses are often exaggerated to fit the situation. She wants the black man to pay for not being with her. It should be mentioned that if the black man divorces the black woman, the reasons are usually not unfounded. She either did something or wouldn't do something. If he doesn't want her anymore, it's for a reason. A black man keeps a good woman who pleases him no matter who else he meets or who else he adds onto his life. Church. On the other hand, if she divorces him, the reason just might be anything and are much too numerous to list here. Any petty or long-range grievance is used to end what she believes is an unhappy union. While reasons of insanity, extreme jealousy, batterment, drug or alcohol abuse are considered justifiable, there are many other ones, mostly based on her unwillingness to submit to the man as the head. The sympathy always leans towards her, the victim role. When the black man's family is weaseled away from him, often by persons he has no control over, sometimes it's his mother-in-law, ex-friends, her girlfriends, or a stranger. It is a very emotionally sensitive time for him. It is always worse when his woman falls out of love with him because of rumor mongers and misadvice by others. In this society, all of the sympathy and support is usually thrown towards the woman, especially if she has children. Others become concerned about where she will live, how she will support herself, what will become of the children, will she have transportation, does she have a babysitter, etc. These are all questions considered by well-wishers or bystanders. Little concern is felt for the black man when he becomes ousted from a love and or marriage relationship. It is falsely assumed that he will be able to instantly adjust and fit in easily elsewhere. This consensus of opinion is formed because most onlookers believe that since the man does not have the responsibility of children, that he can keep on stepping and not miss a beat. This is not true. So not true. It is just as harrowing an experience for the black man to have to readjust and reorganize his life as it is for the black woman. He too has to first formulate and situate an entirely new daily lifestyle that excludes his former mate and possibly their children. His tears and frustration must be shown only in private, absolute privacy, when only he is present. It is not definitely known exactly what the effect of displacement is on a black man after he accepts the responsibility of being a husband and father. When this is snatched from him, he shares the same outrage, the same pain, and the same confusion as the black woman. His separation is not different just because he does not have children. He is still faced with the question of what to do with himself and who can he be with while on the rebound. The black woman starts out disbelieving in the black man, The black woman starts out disbelieving in the black man, so for her, a failed marriage or relationship is expected. Therefore, when it surfaces, she may congratulate herself on the fact that she knew all along that it wouldn't work. The black man who believes in the possibility of having a good woman and a good home is shattered when he must face the inevitable end of a relationship, especially one wherein he has invested time and trust. Additionally, he is often thudded with the collapse of his rights as a full-time father. His pain on being disconnected from his children is heart-wrenching and unbearable, but he has to shake it off and go on. This is what is expected of him, and he has erroneously grown to expect it from himself. Try as he may, there are few cases where the father is awarded the custody of his children, and usually the court fight is a long and dirty one. Plus, it's expensive. He has to theoretically give up his children and hope that his ex-mate will keep his memory and presence alive, and that she will be very careful in choosing another man so as to protect his children. If they are girl children, it is extremely difficult for him to maintain an attachment because girl children historically take the sides of the mother. Boy children, while more attracted to the father as a guardian, are generally forced by the mother and the extended family members to remain with the mother also. Many a black father has to watch his son crumble emotionally when he is raised solely by the mother. Often the children are caught in a tug of war between the parents who are both vying for the child's allegiance. Breaking up is a terrible ordeal for all parties involved, even if the partners both agree that the relationship is over. The black woman must understand that her pain is no different from the black man's, and that he hurts just as deeply when the love is faded. Okay, so that's the end of that part about divorce. Again, sorry for the stumbles, but this ain't the reading rainbow, my niggas. So, that's the end of this chapter, and like I said, I'll come back shortly with a follow-up video just to, I don't know, talk about some things that I wanted to touch on because I can. So, I'll be back.